Good evening, everybody. We are back for another batch of Ranger episodes. It has once again been about a week since I watched anything. Where we left off, where the heck did we leave off? Okay, so yes, we had finished the second half of the last upload where Zane and Astronema kind of maybe sort of started a romance, which I don't remember how much, if at all, that carries into Lost Galaxy. I didn't hate it. It was fun. It was very fun. I maintain she she did not need to get mad at him. He did not stand her up. He was just late showing up. There is a difference. And really not too much else to say. Going by the titles, because I got all the titles written down, because I track my editing progress in various ways. So looking at the titles, we have some generic one-off silly episodes, but then we're hitting some plot episodes. So honestly, let's just get right into it. Oh, you're bringing in this guy now? This guy was way earlier in Mega.
He's stealing all their knowledge from them.
Okay, but how? But how? How is he stealing their knowledge? They're not plugged into the fucking computers. How is he stealing their knowledge? Oh, his tongue do that thing his tongue do. That is the most awkward and pointless teleportation method I've ever seen. Seriously, that is the most pointless teleportation method ever. You're still connected to the person you're teleporting. Your range is limited to however long your tongue is, which, to be fair, he's a chameleon monster. His tongue got that range. But what a stupid fucking teleportation method. It'd be one thing if, like, he whipped his tongue out, and by striking someone with his tongue, that caused them to teleport. Now, granted, that one's on Carlos. That one is on Carlos for not remembering that he just saw this monster pull teleportation tricks.
Oh no, what have I done?
You fucked up is what you done. That's what I'm saying. He's feeling real Carlo. Those jokes worked better in Turbo when everything was car-based. This is a great way to use Bulk and Skull, too, by the way. Like, they are... I've always felt they should have been, like, sidekicks to the Rangers, but now they can be sidekicks alongside Phenomenus. And it works to the same effect. And they're sidekicks, not whipping boys the way Stone treated them. Fuck Stone and the horse he rode in on. So why does he have teleportation powers? He had perfectly good invisibility powers in the Sentai. You don't need to give him teleportation powers on top of that.
Why can't I beat this monster?
Well, for one thing, you could try. You could actually try. You haven't tried at all. Yes! Yes! Adam's back! I knew Adam was back! This is fucking great. This is fucking great. Former Ranger unmorphed, fighting the monster. Also, being allowed to wear whatever the fuck color he wants. Although I like that he's wearing black. Both because he's always traded... He went from black to green, handed green off to Carlos. That was sick kick. And then Carlos switched back to black. So Adam switching back to black clothes is a nice touch on that as well. What are you doing? No, you're not doing homework. You're graduated. Unless you're in college now. Adam, are you in college?
He's gonna have to make his own decisions now, just like any other Power Ranger.
I suppose you're right.
Black water bottle,
Sometimes I still wish
black
I was a
towel. I love how they just keep having black gear.
The power coins were destroyed, which means morphing could destroy you.
I have my theories about that too. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my theory. Goldar shattered the coins. They got turned into like dust and blew away in the wind. But a connection to the morphing grid is a connection to the morphing grid. We see in the Operation Overdrive special that Adam is fully restored as the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger powers. So my theory is that once, whether it's through magic or tech or fucking the Dino Soul gems from the Dino Charge and Dino Fury seasons, I think that once a connection is forged, the connection is forged. And even if that morpher is destroyed, the Ninja Storm powers get stolen and destroyed by Lotor, the connection is still there. You just have to rebuild the connection, or the connection will rebuild itself over time, because the power coins were destroyed at this point, assuming each season is a year long, 3 or 4 years ago, right? So the power coins were destroyed, but that's not a pile of gold dust. That's a semi, restored coin and morpher. So I think that was just the power of the Morphin Grid slowly restoring the Mighty Morphin powers over time. And that's why in another 10 years, 10 plus years really, when we get to Overdrive, Adam is able to morph without a problem. That's just my theory. I have to leave. I'm sick of always wearing black. He's sick of always wearing black! And he might hurt someone. There's that too. Alright, but you can't just... Like, who are you going to get to fill in? Okay, did you see that fucking... Watch Carlos. He jumps ahead in the frame. Yeah, you see that? He jumps in the frame when the explosions start. That's funny. Oh my god, that's funny. God, I love the Dino Buckler. Dino Buckler is the best goddamn morpher. Fucking different hair. They brought back. They were so lazy. Long hair, original short hair with the buzz cut. They were so lazy. They just and cheap. They just used the original footage that they still had. Oh my god, Saban, you fucking cheapskate. Did this guy forget that he has teleportation powers, tongue-based teleportation powers, tongue-portation? Oh, he does have he does remember. The fucking tongue all over the place. Yeah, you ain't doing shit right now, Adam. We're not pulling out the Mastodon. Or the Lion Thunder Zord. Or the Frog. You fucking frog. The episode order, because the Chameleon was so early in Mega Ranger. It was one of the first round of character-focused episodes. And obviously, if you're going to do an episode for Carlos, you got to pick an episode where it was focused on Mega Black, Black Mega Ranger. It's just always so surprising when Power Rangers uses episodes that are so out of order from the Sentai. Obviously, they don't have to go one for one directly. I actually complain more when they go one for one directly, especially when they don't change the episode plot at all. So using this one also as an excuse to bring back Adam was very nice. These episodes just feel so rushed sometimes, but that's because, like I've said in other videos, they put in so much additional civilian shenanigans compared to the Sentai, and also Power Ranger episodes tend to be a couple minutes shorter than the Sentai episodes to begin with. And then on top of that, then that's also why like the Megazord fights are so freaking short, because the Megazord fight against the Chameleon was way the hell longer. Yeah, I actually can't think of a different Black Ranger episode from Mega Ranger that they could have used that would have worked as well for a Carlos focused episode, period, much less an Adam focused episode. But I think the last time we had a Carlos episode was the fucking soccer match when his teammate got hurt. Man, Carlos does not get a lot of screen time. Oh no, there was also the vampire. I can't remember if the vampire was before or after the soccer team episode. It feels like Rangers, maybe it's later seasons that I'm thinking of, but it feels like later seasons of Rangers have more episodes with, all right, now it's the Blue Ranger's turn, now it's the Black Ranger's turn, now it's the Yellow Ranger's turn for character-focused episodes. I might also just be thinking of Sentai, because that's also very much a Sentai thing. It's great seeing Carlos again. I love seeing Rangers come back. I actually Googled it to check. So this episode was Always a Chance. The Overdrive episode, when 5 different Rangers come back, and when Adam comes back, is once a ranger. So I kind of like how we've gone from always a chance to once a ranger, and then the finale when we finally get my goat Billy back, once and always. That's a really wonderful little bit of additional narrative consistency. Continuity, consistency, whatever. I'm sleeping. And from character focused episode shenanigans and bringing back one of the goats, not one of the OGs, but one of the goats. Oh, that's right. Once and always, we do bring back Walter, don't we? Fuck yeah, we do. We're getting back into, well, I guess since this is an Astronema and therefore Andros focused episode, you could argue that this is a Red Ranger character focused episode, just like how that was a Black Ranger focused episode. Or maybe Silver, depending on if they're still pushing that romance with her and Zane. Alright, are you actually fighting him, or are you on the goddamn holodeck?
One of my finest accomplishments.
Okay, we are fighting him for reals. You give that back! You do not have the indomitable human spirit to wield a drill.
I want you to tell me where my sister is, or I'll...
Okay, Andros, buddy, you're not... There's no blade. There's no blade right there. You're not threatening him with that. Andros, do you not understand how a drill works? Hold the point to his throat, but holding the side of your very conical drill saber that doesn't even have a bladed, whatever you call the part of a drill that's spun around like that, that's not a threat. That's not a threat, my guy.
Huh? Who's there?
See, now you're holding it with the point facing him, and now he's gone. But at least you were holding it with the point facing him. This thing is like a fencing foil. It has a point. It doesn't have a blade. Well, maybe fencing foils do have blades. I don't actually know anything about fencing.
Until I destroy him once and for all.
Jeez, Andros, at least take the man's sword. You know? Just didn't... What did you sheathe that in?
Sometimes I even surprise myself.
What bacon-wrapped shenanigans are you up to? Yes, we're still on the bacon thing. I like how even the fucking photo frames are color-coded. Obviously red for him, and I guess... Well, she was wearing yellow. I'm sorry, are these two kids named Andrew and Karen? Fucking... You do not have to make it that blatant, gang. You really don't. I mean... He's not going to hurt the kids. He's going to hurt the Red Ranger. I do like how the background music stopped, though. That was a very nice touch. Like, it emphasizes just how big of a moment that was that she shot the Quantron in the back. Pushing him into the laser trap is a good plan. I'm not going to lie. Like, rather than just having, like... I was expecting him to have, like, a hologram or something to lure Andros into the laser trap. This is much better. And also a very well choreographed fight scene, I'm not going to lie. I love it. He just casually walks up and just fucking uses the Galaxy Glider as an armrest. I was really hoping he would just like casually lean on it. Oh wow, is he actually dead this time?
No.
Did he get just shot in his fucking Achilles heel?
No idea what you've done.
Are lasers his Achilles heel? Wait, is Darkonda actually dead now? Wait, is Andros actually dead now? That's all you managed to get. That's all you managed to get. I know the Locket is important for plot and character reasons, but that's all you managed to get?
The Red Ranger knows the truth.
Of course he's still alive. Just an idle thought about Chris Andros' actor. And a big part of this is the script. The script is very extra cheesy, extra stilted at times. I like his line delivery more when he's doing voiceover of Sentai footage. He seems to add more emotion to it then, whereas when he's doing lines directly on camera, whether he's in the Ranger suit or not, it definitely comes across as stiffer. Similar thing happened with Selwyn between Turbo and In Space. So it might just still be settling into the role a little bit. And again, it doesn't help that the dialogue, the lines this episode was very cheesy. But all the times, actually, slight addendum to that, there were some times in this episode, like when he was fighting Darkonda at the start of it, where his line delivery was really solid. So maybe it's just what they're trying to give him emotional lines with Astronema. Huh. Well, anyway, next we got the intermission, then we got the rest of this upload. So a quick note with this intermission. That first episode reaction for when Adam came back, that one section is a good 10 minutes of this video. And that is still less than half of my total thoughts on that episode. So just to cover the bases real quick, if you want to, if you are watching on YouTube, thank you. Please, of course, like, comment, subscribe, etc., all that good stuff. If you want to see these videos a month earlier than you would see them on YouTube, that is just one of the benefits of joining the Patreon. You join the Patreon for $1 a month. You get to see videos a month early. You get to see exclusives like Sentai crossovers and Gavon Infinity. You get to join the Discord and get regular updates on everything and just have fun conversations. And that's just for the entry-level $1 tier, the Alpha tier. The Ranger tier for $2, we do watch parties. The Zordon tier, the behind-the-scenes tier, is $5 a month, but you get full reactions to every episode. So in this case, you thought I had a lot to say about that episode with Adam? Y'all, I trimmed 60-70% out. And that part of the reaction video, still 10 minutes. Still 10 minutes long. And I had to trim down a lot from the other 3 episodes of this reaction just to keep this video at a reasonable length. So with that in mind, of keeping this video at a reasonable length, we're going to end the intermission here. Thank you for watching, whether you're watching on YouTube or Patreon. Thank you for being part of the community, and we'll see you. We'll get right back to it. Okay, that was the intermission, which I haven't recorded yet because I record those as part of the editing process, and I have not even started editing any of the In Space episodes yet at the time of this recording. These whole episodes, all the episodes that so far for this batch. This is Friday, March 13th. Look, when you do a season a month, you gotta watch them ahead of time to have enough time to edit everything. Astronema's refusing to believe that Andros is her brother, but he obviously is. He could have just shown her his locket. Maybe he did and I wasn't paying attention. Let's see what happens. Is that Aquatar? That better not be Aquatar. Oh, it's the remains of Kale. It's some number or another. This place looks pretty well maintained, mostly, and certainly not destroyed, considering the entire planet apparently got destroyed.
Excellent, it's working.
How many times are we going to have to kill you? Alright, look, if you're going to get that excited, at least buy the man dinner first. They have killed Darkonda in this show as many times as they killed Ugande in Mega Ranger. And I kind of appreciate the symmetry there. Speaking of killing Ugande, at this point I just want one of them to die, because it's been teased repeatedly that Darkonda was dead. And Ecliptor has to die for Darkonda's plan to work.
You got lucky that time. You won't again.
I mean, they're fighting the guy who can throw lasers out of his hands.
And I will make you wish you never existed.
It's not really luck, he's just got laser hands. You obviously don't. You got laser eyes, apparently, that I forgot about. So I guess we're back on an even playing field.
The only way I'll leave is if you destroy me. So be it.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Okay, he better be fucking dead this time. That's how monsters die in Power Rangers. They fall over and explode. He better be dead this time. I'm sick of being... Yeah, I guess blue-balled. Oh, you have multiple lives!
I have only 5 lives left.
Oh my god, you're a cat! They made him a cat. They made him one of you. The cat's in my lap for clarification, as always. Sleepy. And yes, I am wearing pajama pants, as always. I like to be comfortable. Great set, great set. Hate the fact that your bedroom door can be seen through.
Princess,
I would hate that.
urgent news for you.
Doors need to give privacy. That's not her name! I mean, it is her name, but that's not what she answers to! Man, Andros, I bet you wish you had some civilian powers, don't you? Oh, wait, you do. You have telekinesis. I don't know how that would help you right now, but you have it. Or is it limited to only being strong enough for parlor tricks? Why are they called parlor tricks? You're not tricking out your parlor. Is that staircase where Adam fought the cogs in the piano episode? Or am I just thinking that every staircase looks the same? Am I staircasist? You cannot make a Power Rangers drinking game where one of the rules is to drink every time they switch to Sentai footage. You will not survive an episode. Even if it's just one drink, one sip of your drink every time they switch to Sentai footage. They switch to and from Sentai footage so often and so fast in some of these episodes, you will not fucking survive.
It is time for you to prove your loyalty, Astronema. Destroy your brother, the Red Ranger.
Alright, but why did she gotta communicate with you from Pride Rock?
I have to speak to you alone.
It's a trap!
Wait! Andros waited to be a trap. You can't.
That's what I'm saying! Carlos gets me.
Corone.
Use her preferred name. Do not dead name your sister. Okay, no, but the funniest part of her currently having blue hair is that Melody and Selwyn actually got together during filming of this show.
Actually, I
The
didn't.
the color curse is contagious.
It's under one condition. We restrain her. No!
That's a very reasonable condition.
Andros is too risky.
It's okay.
And she's into it. Okay, but no, your sister currently prefers to go by Astronema. So call her Astronema. Don't keep calling her by Corone. She doesn't identify with the name Corone. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I know she will very, very shortly go back to using that as her preferred name. I'm just saying, be respectful. Also, what happened to his telekinesis? He hasn't used it in a few dozen episodes. Also, what the fuck happened to TJ's screen time? I swear to God, that bit at the end in the bridge of the ship, that was the most lines he's had in quite a fucking while. Good morning, everybody. Daylight savings time can suck it. I gotta stop yelling. I'm sure I'm always peaking the audio every time I yell. Let us finish this upload. Obviously, it's the following morning from the other ones I was watching already. But we left off. Well, y'all know where we left off because we just did that episode. But for my own recap, we left off with the whole bit with the Locket revealing that Andros and Astronema are siblings, and Astronema leading them into very obviously a trap. But I don't know if it's just my nostalgic memories reminding me of how this goes down, or if it's just I've watched so much media over my 4 decades of life that I can tell she's going to change sides during this episode and stop Dark Spectre from killing the Rangers. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm not 100% on that, but that's what my hunch is. Gotta remember, it's been like literally 30 years since I watched it in space, when it was not even airing, when it was airing reruns, because I had like 3.5 channels growing up. Anyway, let's get back to it.
You brought her into the ship.
I love the look on Christopher's face right there, because he's just like, yeah, of course I brought the evil mastermind to the ship. What else would I do with an evil mastermind?
It's not what you like, so I got a little of everything.
You don't have a brig? You're chaining her up in the cargo hold. Okay, Cat, lay down. Oh, did you give her dino nuggies? At least give her a chair.
But I'm working on it.
You chained her to a support beam and left her to sit on the floor in the cargo hold. At least give her a chair. Yeah, see, what good does restraining her when she can just summon her fucking spear?
The atmosphere is highly unstable.
Alright, but is it that the atmosphere is unstable, or are you just in a thunderstorm? Like, what does that mean for an atmosphere to be unstable? I gotta just parse this out. What does it mean for an atmosphere to be unstable? Does it just mean that, like, it's volatile because it has a bunch of different elements and a bunch of different, like, really turbulent weather patterns? Or does it mean, because the other way that I would interpret an unstable atmosphere means that the planet isn't holding the atmosphere properly. So it's like denser or weaker in different areas of the planet. But that doesn't make sense because then the planet wouldn't be able to support life really, because it would just be, the planet itself would be falling apart. This is what happens when you think too hard about your sci-fi.
We've been hit by lightning.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you had clarified what you meant by unstable, we could have prepared for a fucking lightning strike. This jungle planet looks remarkably like Angel Grove Park. Oh, Jesus! Right in the back! And the butt! Which is also on your back.
Just go.
I like that. I like that. And they did a good job laying the groundwork for that.
My princess. Traitor!
You are hardly one to talk about being a traitor. Oh god, you opened up that man's back! See, he's a robot. He doesn't have blood, so they can get as graphic as they want with him.
Andros,
Zordon, it's really you. Thanks.
Zordon, it's really your tube!
it's just that after all this time, I can't believe that you are still such a fool.
Ha! Okay, in fairness, that's not a thing Zordon would say. I'm just saying. I'm just saying he was a dick. He was always a dick. If the Piranatrons are here, where's my toxic diva?
So you are on our side after all.
Oh, that's saucy. That was a saucy wink. Will you just fucking... Yeah, seriously, we just die already? There. Now that's another one of his lives gone. Good grief, Charlie Bacon.
Out of my way, you tin monkeys.
Fish. Tinned fish. They're literally tinned fish! They're fish wearing suits of armor. They are tinned fish. Young lady, where are your handcuffs? We know you're into that.
You've got 5 friends.
And hey, you deserve.
Does Andros count as a friend when it's her brother? They're like obligated to be on friendly terms. Not that I'm one to talk. I have so many issues with my family. Are we counting Alpha as a friend? I guess we're counting Alpha as a friend. I was right. I don't remember how much of that, like I said, was just memory and how much was just narrative assumptions, but I was right. And I feel good about being right about that. I like, before I forget to mention it, I like that they laid the groundwork for Ecliptor to care more about protecting Astronema than serving Dark Spectre. They laid the groundwork for that repeatedly over the past couple dozen episodes, because even before they explained that he was the one who essentially raised her, they revealed that like he's very deferential to her in any situation. So clearly, like, that's his hierarchy. Astronema comes first. Dark Spectre, he only serves Dark Spectre because Astronema served Dark Spectre. So that was good. That was good. I think we're finally going to get one of his upgrades. We'll see. We'll see, because he did get pretty badly fucked up. And yeah, that's a wrap on this episode. As I said in the intermission that I have yet to record at the time of watching this, thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever else should be done. And if you want to see these videos a month earlier, as well as see exclusives such as Sentai crossovers, full reactions to movies, and Gavan Infinity that I've been watching, I simply can't get those to post on YouTube. They keep getting hit with copyright. Even when I tried the flip, the image flip trick, I just can't get them to post. So they're probably just going to end up being a Patreon exclusive regardless. So yeah, if you want to see my reactions to something fucking contemporary, come check out the Patreon. $1 a month gets you all that and more.